What's up, everybody? This is Tales from the Flipside on a Friday night. That means the CBSI Hot 10, the one and only special guest tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Joker's in the house. All right, May 28th, a new CBSI Hot 10 list written by the one and only Ben S. is in the house with us. Of course, we've got Mighty Mel V. What's going on, Drunken Chat, tonight, brother?
Bitter Root art contest tonight. There was some other shit going on. That's pretty much it. We got McClay coming through some Star Wars shit. Just found that out 2 seconds ago.
I like that. Mel says that's about it, and he's going to last 6 hours.
We
got one topic.
we got whatever else. Oh, Ultra got something special. I ain't gonna reveal what it is, but Ultra got something special.
It's always got something special, man.
Always. Super great at what he does, man. Shout out to my man Ultra. Yeah.
So, ladies and gentlemen, our guest tonight, Joker from East Meets West Comics on YouTube. What's going on, brother? How you be?
I'm good, man. Here, I'm happy to be on this show. Thank you for the invite. I know a couple weeks ago I was supposed to be here, but I wasn't feeling too good. But we made it up. I'm here now, man.
It works, brother. We make it work.
Appreciate it.
Yeah, COVID.
No, I ain't no COVID, man. I did get my second dose of the vaccine shot. This Wednesday. Oh,
that's what's up.
Pain in the ass, was it?
That's what's up.
Well,
what you got, Moderna?
No, Pfizer.
Good.
So I'm safe.
I want to let everybody know about East Meets West. So make sure you guys go check it out. I'm going to show you guys how to take care of this. Let's unsubscribe to him real quick. Don't worry, you guys. You go over there, check out their channel. They're doing some cool stuff. They got an FOC Final Order cutoff show that they do. They've got the new Comic Book Day review show and a cover tune show that they do with every once in a while. We'll see Morello jump on there. And you guys are just doing good things. You guys have been doing great things for a while. You said that you got a special date coming up here this Sunday, it sounds like.
This Sunday, yes, marks our 1 year anniversary of East Meets West live podcast. It was me and hopefully Gomez comes in a few because I know he's running late. He's doing something. We started that a year ago, and it'll be this Sunday a year from then that we started this. It started out just me and him interviewing people, and it turned out to be something awesome, man. We got nice panel members. We got Josh Grav, King of the Golden State James, E-Rod 212.
E-Rod, that's my man too.
And the Doom 143, you know.
Doom 143.
Yeah, Doom 143.
You already know, man. So,
hell yeah.
Yeah, so shout out to my guys, man. Appreciate them, for doing that.
Well, does Doom do like 404 podcasts, right?
Yeah, Doom definitely does his own show, and shout out to his own crew over there, the 9.2 crew. He's doing plenty of things, Doom.
OGs in the community right there.
Of course.
Well, I want to remind everybody that's watching us live to like and subscribe to this channel and to this episode, and also make sure, if you guys haven't already, make sure you go over to East Meets West Comics and subscribe. Hit that bell button, hit all, so you get notified every time they put something out, which you guys should be doing with this channel. Also, great content in this YouTube comic community that's coming out daily, and a lot of cool people in this community. So make sure you guys help each other out.
You guys got haters yet? Because you didn't make it till you got haters.
Yo, listen, you obviously, but I don't pay attention to the haters, man. You just keep going, right? You know what I mean?
Right.
So, on to the next one.
Exactly. I don't care, baby.
On to the next one.
I like that. Fun fact.
Let's get into this 10.
Yeah, well, let's get into the honorable mentions this week, and the first honorable mention, of course, the Golden Age honorable mention this week. We had I felt like we had Daring Comics #1 on not too long ago. Did we have Daring Comics #1?
We did because it was funny when I like searched for pictures or whatever. It's like saved in my thing, and when I typed in Daring Comics, it pulled up Daring Comics 1. So it must have been on there at some point.
Yeah. So what's going on with this week? I mean, this is a great cover, absolutely great cover, a war cover, a really weird space rocket cover, chick tied up in the space rocket. It looks like, is she in it or on it?
It looks like she's in it, and it looks like because he's got the chains wrapped around the top. It's just bizarre.
Yeah.
And he's kicking the dude in the face at the same time. There's all kinds of stuff going on in this, but. So I put it on here this week because a raw copy, usually I go with graded because it's a little easier to track. but a raw, good 2.0 sold for $7,200 on Heritage, and this one's ranked 7 on the Gerber scarcity scale, but so it's pretty hard to find. But the last graded sale was a 5.5, a CGC 5.5 sold for $3,900 just 2 years ago. So this will double what a CGC 5.5 as in a 2.0 raw state.
I'm not surprised. I know the guy who bought it too. He thinks he's being funny. Yeah. He thinks he's being funny. It's this guy right here, Doc Joe. This guy that says he can't promote, he can't be part of it because it promotes violence. We know you have that copy. We know it's you.
I was like, how in the world did you find out who bought that?
This Doc Joe has too much fucking money to fucking begin with.
Definitely dope cover though, man. From Golden Age, I like it, man.
I like how the do those helmets usually come off that purple tinge, or is that just my image?
I was about to say.
I don't know. I was so confused, but I was just confused by everything. I mean, like, where is that rocket coming from? Like through
that big gun.
It's coming through a gun.
Yeah, that's a big gun.
Like a cannon. It's like a cannon, right? Yeah.
You see the guy on the side on the turning thing, the crank. Yeah.
Oh, okay. I thought it was like in the side of an airplane.
Well, you could see the ones in the background shooting too.
And why are they trying to shoot this broad into space? Fuck did she do?
So when did this come out, Ben?
This was like 44 or 45, something. So it's like World War II.
So this could be one of the books in the Promise collection. And for those of you guys that haven't seen the Promise collection, do yourself a favor, go watch the Old School Comics episode from a couple weeks ago. They did a really good little intro on the Promise collection, and we're going to have those guys back on the channel. But the Promise collection is one of the coolest stories in not just comics, but history, and really good tale of two brothers, and one brother, making a promise to the other that I'll take care of your comics. If he passed away in the war, he passed away, and yada, yada, yada. Now the comics are being, shown to the public, and they are immaculate.
Yeah. They're going to be up for auction in mid-June. So
mid-June,
I can imagine. I can't possibly imagine what some of those are going to go for. I mean, a 9.6. What was it? 9.6
Riddler,
Matt Baker.
Oh yeah, Contact,
Phantom Lady. I mean, just
LB Cole.
Yeah, like what? I mean, yeah, there was like a 9.8 first Batgirl or something. I mean, it was like ridiculous.
Yeah,
books. Like I don't understand. I don't know where they come from, but.
That's the type of stuff that we all hope and pray will happen to us, that one of these days you'll walk in and you'll find a Babe Ruth rookie card or Action Comics #1 in the building, right?
I mean, the only bad thing about that auction is just the fact that they're going to all be going up at one time. And so I mean, the only people that can afford those type of things are multimillionaires to start with, but I mean, unless you're Bill Gates or, not Bill Gates anymore because he's going to lose half his money, but
still balling.
Yeah. But I mean, people like that. I mean, they're not going to be able to buy like multiple copies of some of these things.
So this is just a quick taste for everybody while Ben's talking about it. This is Brian Weedman, Heritage Comics grader, who is in that episodes. But
I mean, look at that Venus cover. That thing is unbelievable, and
first
the fact that it's got those gold pedigree labels just look crazy cool.
Yeah,
9.4 first appearance of Superboy right there.
I mean, I don't get it. I mean, it's so insane. But
beautiful, and a real good story. Look at that Contact.
Oh my gosh, that thing is ridiculous. Like I can't. I want to see what these things actually go for.
Well. Make sure you guys keep an eye on not only the channel, but also Heritage and CGC, Matt Nelson, all those guys. Follow all those guys, because we'll be hearing more about the 5,000 books that are coming. And that would be crazy if that was true. Mm-hmm. Why is doesn't she look kind of crazy in that? Anyways, on to the next one. Next honorable mentions, ladies and gentlemen, is Hulk Raging Thunder, #1.
It's a one shot that I don't even think there was I don't think there's any variants for it.
There's a newsstand.
Okay, so there's a newsstand.
Variant.
They call it a newsstand variant.
Technically, it's a variant.
Yeah, you're right.
By definition. But there's no variant art. But for some reason, I don't really know. So it's got a first appearance of this. I guess it's this chick, Lyra.
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, it seems like any first appearance is
going through the roof.
Is going. Everybody's buying all these bizarre first appearances. But it's the gap on this. There's not like a whole. I honestly, I don't think I've ever looked for this book. But raw copies are selling for like 10 to 15. But 9/8 are selling for $150, which is 10x of near mint raw copies. So that's a huge gap. So either the raw copies will start increasing because it should be about for this type of book should be about 4x. So, I mean, I would expect because the 9/8 copies are selling for $150. These raw copies should start to creep up to $25, $30, $35. But so if you can find one even at $10, $15 still, it might not be a bad buy.
I tell you one thing: if Hulk Bill's just punching that stomach, it's good night.
Over. I seen this book before. I'm not sure. I don't want to say James or the Doom 143. They had it in their whole video. This book here, and he talked about it. So yeah, it's good to see. Okay, honorable mention, man. Going for $15, $20. Who would have knew? Who would have knew?
$1 book if you can find it all day, right?
All day.
I mean, she's got a nice 6-pack for sure.
She do. She ain't taking a Hulk punch though.
That looks like Elliot Page. Before we get on to the heart of the list, I want to remind everybody to go check out comicbarricade.com. Use the code word Flipside to get 10% off your order. They've got regular comic barricades for your short and long boxes. They got the XLs for your magazines and your slabs, and of course the card stopper for trading cards. Make sure to check them out. Use the code word Flipside to get 10% off your order. And don't forget, you guys, Mighty Mel V channel immediately following this is Drunken Chat Son. Craziness ensues for the rest of the night, so much so that all the Modern Playbook guys that show up on the show are too hungover to do their own show on Saturday night.
My bad.
So shout out to Drunken Chat Son and everybody who hangs out with Drunken Chat live, which is crazy every night. So shout out to all the Drunken Chat sharks. All right, let's get into number 10 this week. We Live number 5. This is the special foil cover that I believe was limited to 300. Is that right?
That is correct. This is actually a store variant. I never put stores on the list because I don't want to promote stores. So no matter who the store is, whether it's a friend or not a friend, I do not put which store. You guys can do your own research and find where it was. This is sold out.
I didn't even know about this.
I didn't either. I knew nothing about it.
I love that though.
Yeah, it was sold on the website for $25. I didn't really. It was confusing. I don't generally like to put books on here with only like one sale, but the fact that the one sale was $140 for a book that was only $25, and the fact that this is We Live number 5, that a lot of people are buying We Live 5, the A cover and the second print. But I think the big thing on this one is it's got these Palladians on the cover, which are not on any of the other covers out there.
Yeah, shout out to Hawaiian Punch who says there it is, first Palladians on cover appearance. So,
oh man, Punch, what up?
Yeah. So
by the way, that is a super dope avatar. I like it. Right?
Yeah.
These We Live. The number 5 I think is actually selling for higher than number 1 right now.
The number 1 variant is going for what, $80?
So the Dustin Wynn one, probably something like that. But a lot of people love this story. They think it's a great story. Aftershock books are not highly printed, but this one with 300 copies, that's pretty low. That's getting way down there.
Yeah, it's exactly what Will Moran's saying, man. It's super underrated, man. Super. This song we live.
Now it does not look like this. This is the stock photo from their website, but it is a foil cover, so it doesn't look as clean. It doesn't look as clean
shiny.
It doesn't look as clean as that as that picture. It doesn't show up as quite as nice with the foil cover. But
here's some sales on just the series in general.
So the keys apparently there's that.
There it is.
So the keys are 1 in 5 as of right now. So
not bad.
Yeah.
Very good. Very good. All right. Number 9 this week. For those of you guys that love Drunken Chat Son, you know this book very well. And you should check in tonight for the Bitter Root cover drawing list or group or I'm spacing on the word because I'm
the Bitter Root Art Challenge.
Art Challenge. Thank you, sir.
For the Blank Bear, we did one for Bitter Root, and I've seen the art. Off bat, it's the greatest Bitter Root art contest ever to happen because it's the only Bitter Root contest to ever happen.
I'll agree with that. I really like this cover, though. I don't know why. It just looks good. It looks good to the eye. I really like where they placed the number 13 and the image logo and the names of the creators.
You do know this is a
Beat Street, man.
Right.
Yeah. So, but if you go and look at all the images of this book on the internet, you don't see the image placement or the names, right? So I was like, I kept looking for it. I can't find it. So when I found it, I was like, oh, okay, well, at least those look good. Because usually if they're on there, they ruin them. But really dope homage right here.
Yeah.
They've been doing a bunch of these movie posters, right? With the
right movies that a lot of people never seen, like Do the Right Thing, Juice,
Purple Rain.
Hey man, these are all movies that came out like when I was like in high school. I mean,
right.
So these bring back all kinds of memories for me.
Right. Like when I first see that, I asked people in my IG, I was like, "Do you know what movie this is?" Well, a couple people got it right. So it's Beat Street. Beat Street is a classic hip hop. Well, not even a hip hop movie; it's a breakdance movie.
Mm-hmm.
Fucking insane.
It's no Breaking 2 Electric Boogaloo. But
I was about to say this ain't no Turbo and Ozone, brother.
It's not Electric Boogaloo. Yeah. I mean, I was always Breaking versus Beat Street, but Beat Street is like a classic. Come on, they killed they threw Homeboy on the railroad tracks. Come on, that was tragic.
That was what 92, 93 when that came out, something like that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. No, 80.
Was it 80s?
Yeah, bugging.
That was the 80s.
Chris Groove was another. Crush grooving, body moving.
That was like a lot of the first Def Jam people were in that movie.
Yeah,
that was like a first
original.
Matter of fact, that was like Beat Street was like 85, maybe.
My gosh,
Ice-T was in it. Put it like that. Ice-T was rapping in it, like real rapping, not the other shit he used to do.
Oh, before he got all before he
became a cop.
Yeah, or before he got all
SVU-ish with us.
84. Oh my gosh, I'm so old. I'm older than I thought I was.
I see this shit in the movies. That's how fucking old I am.
What before we get into the rest of this, I want to welcome Gomez from East West who's chilling with us.
Gomez
showed up.
What up, family?
What up, broski? What's up, man?
So you walking on Mars?
Always hustling, always grinding.
Well,
hey, COVID doesn't come through the internet.
It's all right. I'm walking in the streets. You gotta be careful around you. Yes, sir.
Yeah.
All right. So, what is going on with this book, Ben? Is it
just came out? It is selling for $25.
Wow. Really?
It's just a B cover. It is not an incentive. So, if you see it on the shelf, definitely pick it up.
I should have pre-ordered more.
I should have got my one copy. I didn't get one copy of this.
Me they did what Midtown did, and none of them was on the show. So
Yeah, man.
Yeah, the reason why is because it's what's going to become a movie, right? Bitterroot. So
Yeah.
I think a lot of comic stores will order that much because I don't see a lot of people picking that up off the shelf. So there's not a lot out there. So it could be a scarce B cover.
Bitterroot hasn't been ordered in stores since issue 3.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
If you look at the print runs, I'm telling you. But I was on Bitterroot, one of my favorite series. You got to read it to really understand it. It's popping.
Well, I know that A cover for number 1 is crazy, right? Right now on the secondary market. So, I would love to find one of those. Just happen to walk in and find one of those hanging in a couple long or short boxes one day. We'll see.
I bet you could. You know, somebody's image overstock box.
Yeah.
Yeah, like Wanted Comics. I mean,
no, he'll find those like 8 years from now.
I know.
Like,
I gotta wait.
Man.
I gotta wait 10 years for that. Yeah. So.
And I don't want to sound like culture thing. Like if you go to like a lot of where they might not order a lot of African American books, you won't be able to find it. That's why the print rate is kind of low. You won't be able to find us like in a lot of the Midwest places.
Yeah.
Hey, Blue Green's asking Mel, what's the best Bitterroot book to get?
I like that the one with Ray Robinson on the cover, and also like the Akira homage. But if you can find the blank variant, get the blank. In my opinion.
Why are they getting the blank, Mel?
Not the blank. I'm sorry. The Virgin. That's blank.
Yeah. So what? But why are they getting?
Well, they should be getting the blank because they can't find the blank is not hard to find, but not easy to find. But because you could do great, fantastic art, as you will see in this art challenge coming up on the Stronger Chatson.
Yeah, there we go. I
like the promotion, buddy. I like it. Love it.
Yeah. David Mack number 4 as well.
Yes, David Mack. That was a dope cover.
Yes, sir.
All right, on to number 8 this week, and I went into my local comic shop this week. Shout out Jesse James Comics, and one of the things he told me is he goes, Marvel Comics Presents any issue in the run has been selling like crazy for him. And then, a couple days before that, I'm helping out with the Prospect 10 list, and we're kind of looking over the Prospect 10 list, and what do you know, this book is on the Prospect 10 list. So I don't know if this is more people really hoping that they're going to see a Wolverine and Venom team up, which it never happened in my opinion, or if it's more of people just finally falling in love with this series. Now, the thing that I was told is make sure that if you don't want the Ghostwriter to always look on the back, because they have the double covers. So
double covers, yeah.
That's the only reason I can think of why this book is selling.
Shout out to my man Dre from Barnhouse Comics. He told me all Marvel Comics presents are about to blow up because they're nice reprints and people are getting priced out of the books. The next level to go is these Marvel Comics.
Word. Okay. I gotta pull them out of the collection.
Well, not only that, you get a lot of early art from Sam Keith in this run. I mean, obviously the Sam Keith cover. You get a lot of. I think there's a McFarlane cover as a back cover on early Marvel Comics Presents, if I remember correctly. There's a lot of really good art. There's the Barry Windsor Smith Wolverine run, right? Yeah. Weapon X run, the amazing Wolverine Weapon X origin, semi-origin story in there that is selling for ridiculous amounts of money. Yeah. So we'll see. And this series went forever. But what is this selling for right now in the secondary market, Ben?
30 plus.
Wow. What?
Yeah.
You can definitely find some dollar bins.
Yeah. Wow. I would think that you should be able to find these in back issue bins. Because it's basically, this was like a $5-10 book forever. So
yeah.
Oh, okay.
Crazy.
I mean, it's a good cover. I love the way the title and everything he's implemented that into the.
Mm-hmm. I'm curious to see the Ghostwriter cover.
You want to see it? I'll show it to you.
Hey, show me, man. Show me.
Yeah. So for those of you guys that don't know, there is a Ghostwriter cover to this. So
which you need to know, because that might be the cover that's.
Oh, okay.
That might be the cover that's being shown.
That's being shown. Yes.
That Ghostwriter is fire.
That, right? Yo, both covers are dope. There you go, guys. You're welcome, chat. You're welcome.
Ghostwriter's fire right there.
Kind of like those old Elephant Men with the J. Scott Campbell.
Yeah, Campbell joints. Yep.
And all the retailers put the front cover on there, and nobody knew what it was, and so they'd pass it by.
Well, that's what the McFarlane cover is in the run, right? The McFarlane, he does a Wolverine back cover, right? In that run. Does that sound correct to you guys? We'll have to take a look, because I'll show you right here. This is it. The Wolverine back cover is right here. There you go.
Yeah,
so that's
He did a lot of gallery shoots, especially on his first run that he did.
Maybe this was in Wolverine the run. This isn't in from So I apologize. I am a professional podcaster, not a professional.
Is it just weird? Does Wolverine actually look like Todd McFarlane in that picture?
Yeah, he does.
I think he drew himself.
Yeah.
There you go.
Anyways, other than that, I know there's a bunch of badass back covers in that run. So shout out to the Spec 10 crew for that one. Yeah, everybody else that is hoarding Marvel Comics Presents. Now you can finally sell those things off. So, all right, here we go. Number 7 on the list this week, Captain America number 16. This is one I didn't think I would ever see being spec'd on again, other than when I heard it was the Sin stuff. And another person who has been talking about this for a while, shout out to Richie Dollar. Dollar's been talking about Sin for a while. Him and Sleepy John, according to Nico, they've talked about this Sin character for a while. I totally forgot about her. I guess there's another Captain America issue, an older Captain America issue that people are specking on right now for this too, if I remember correctly. Yeah,
I think Topher probably wrote about it.
Oh, Topher definitely wrote about it, 100%. I guarantee it. So. Hey, don't get me wrong, you guys. If I talk about people that are talking about a book, I'm not saying that they found the spec. You know who found the spec?
The creator?
The fucking writer found the spec. So if I say somebody, shout out to somebody for talking about it, it's because that's who I remember talking about it recently, not who is credited with the spec. Those are what we call ghostwriters out in this world.
Hey, now this right here, this is why I tempered what I wrote about this. This is where the information came from, and I'm not going to say it, but it's just when you hear this stuff and you see a book jump, okay, great. But there is no possible way that any villain is confirmed for Captain America 4 right now. They don't even have a script. So how on earth are they going to confirm a villain for a movie that's not even in production, that they got to tie in with like the whole MCU and stuff? And I
mean, it would make sense though. Cisco's daughter. But wouldn't she be like 147 years old?
I mean, hey man, they got time travel now. They can do anything.
True. She ain't got no stone.
Yeah, but Loki's jumping all over time, so he might pick her up or something like that. Who knows?
He got a stone.
Yeah, but he's jumping through time, so I mean he's doing something. But I don't know. I mean, I just some of that stuff. I hate those. I hate those websites. I'm sorry. I cannot stand them. I wish people would stop going to them. And and I don't even look at them. And yet somehow on my Google feed, I see a story and I'm like, oh, that's really cool. And then I look just right below it. It says, we got this covered. And I'm like, are you freaking kidding me? How is that showing up in my feed? Like, I just want to delete the whole thing.
I'm going to just start making websites and start making shit up.
Hey, unless one of you guys is writing it, because nobody knows who the writer of that thing is. So who knows who it is, but I just hate it. I can't stand that crap. That's not speculating. That's just guessing.
Just throwing shit at the
Yeah,
wall.
that's all it's doing. Hey, look, I got one right. Well, I got 150 wrong.
Yep.
Yo, listen. Nonetheless, man, dope cover on this one, man. I love the cover. Awesome.
Well, this was
I'm
great run.
I'm not a cap guy, but this cover's dope.
That run, that Brubaker run had some really good covers.
Yes,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Yeah, it's one of the best. Here's your recent prices on these.
Oh, okay.
55. Wow.
Based on a rumor.
Yeah, based on a rumor. There you go. That's how our market works, Mel. You know that. That's why we report on sales, because crazy shit happens. It's the way it works. And no spec is dead spec, and we have 2 on the list this week, including this one, Mel. Infamous Iron Man #1 at number 6 on the list this week.
Yeah, I see. On my IG feed, everybody taking credit for Iron Man AI, and again, Brian, he said you got to give credit to the writer, but if you motherfuckers go back 3 years, if you wasn't specking on this book 3 years ago,
yeah,
Pressable Defects, baby, come on, that was me and Topher right here. So enjoy. It was good. It was good, and I'm glad. And he laughed at me. Oh, there's no way it's gonna be fucking Robert Downey Jr. is not coming back to be AI. All right.
Yeah, several covers for this.
Yeah.
Some really good ones. This one's gorgeous.
Yes.
This one's a really good cover too.
Hey, you guys know that I don't speculate on anything. I'm the worst at it. I don't even know why I'm on comic book speculation. I'm the worst speculator ever. But I actually bought into, and I actually bought into them, I believe, Mel, before you guys even talked about them, because it never made sense to me that they would completely get rid of Robert Downey
Jr.
It just never made sense that they would somehow shut him out completely. So I actually have this cut. I try and be as transparent as possible. I actually have this in the A cover here. I've got it in a 9.8, and I actually just sent in the Ribic variant.
The Ribic. Forget about the. I mean, you can't forget about what the inside, but the Ribic variant just looks fucking amazing. It's a 1 in 25, and you got your second print, you got your qualified action figure variant. But again, my whole point with talking about it was I say, yo, Robert Downey Jr. is getting old. They're gonna have to bring him back as some sort of way. So it's gonna be AI. I originally said it was the first appearance was infamous Iron Man with Reed Williams. I was like,
yeah.
Topher corrected me. He was like, nah, that's not the book. It's infamous Iron Man. I was like, good shit.
That's a good cover. This is a good Maleev cover too. That's a really sweet
cover. The covers that Maleev did for this whole series is incredible.
Yeah, it's a sweet looking book.
And there's a second print for this one that's basically the same cover. So
yeah, but blue.
But blue. So make sure you guys be on the lookout for that too.
So Cool Comic guys asked him what year this was. He said, to be honest,
2017, 2016, on that range.
I saw a hip hop cover. There was a hip hop cover for this.
Yeah, there was a hip hop cover. Yeah,
I don't think it was 2014. That's too way.
That's too far away, right?
Yeah.
Like 2016,
17.
Yeah, on that range.
But I see the 1 in 25 sell for $250.
Actually, December 2016.
There you go.
Yeah,
2016.
So the 1 in 25 sold for $250, and the regular cover is going for $50. You said?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah. And I mean,
I got that run.
Yeah. Just weeks ago, I mean, you could have got this for probably less than $10.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Not no more. Not no more.
The days gone.
And I will also say, I did find a copy of this at a half price books, but it was missing the code, the sticker in the inside. So make sure that if you do find it at a knockoff store or whatever, make sure the stickers are in there, because a lot of times they're not. So, and you will get I think you'll get you might get a qualifier or at least a note that says
yes, that's exactly what you get, a note on your label.
Yeah,
almost a modern day Marvel value stamp.
Mm-hmm.
All right, number 5 this week is my favorite cover on the list. Seasons beating number 1 variant, the Kang cover, absolutely gorgeous, beautiful.
This is strictly for the cover, right? Because he's not in the book.
yeah. This is strictly for the cover, 100% for the cover, and more along the lines that I think. And we were talking a little bit about the show before the show that there are very few covers, really good Kang covers out there, and Kang's going to be a big part of the MCU coming up here. And a lot of people are kind of speculating in the long run that is this going to be our intro into the Marvel Cosmic and Fantastic Four and all that stuff. So we'll see.
Is that like a C cover, right?
This is the B cover, yes. So I'll show you guys the A cover here. The A cover, I believe, is this Deadpool cover. Yeah. So there's the Marcus Martin cover and the Marko Djurjevic. So this is Djurjevic. Wow.
Can't get dumbest helmet in Marvel.
Word. It's sick. This is when we're doing obviously you see it on the cover there. We're doing the Fantastic Four villains of the month or whatever it is. I bought a few of those. I missed out. I don't know why I missed out on this one. Hey, it goes to show. Look, I messed up. On a C cover at that. A C cover.
Yeah, this is actually the C cover, Brian. There's actually another.
Oh wow.
Yeah, there's another cover.
Yeah, I figured because I didn't see a lot of those on the shop, pointing that's a one shot. It was during the holiday season, so I think I didn't see that C cover a lot because I think it might have been scarce. I don't know how much were ordered in the market. C covers, they tend to be not the ones that a lot of people order in LCSs. So when you get an FOC or something that we do on Fridays as well, be on the lookout on the C covers when we show stuff because not a lot of comic shops order C covers, and that'd be like just to have one just to put aside. You never know, speculation purposes.
Let me see if this was a some kind of ratio or something.
No,
go ahead.
I don't think it is.
It was just a seat cover, I think.
Yeah, and Steve Horn saying it was open order.
Yeah.
Wow.
For both variants. So it's a pretty. I mean, I even like I like the title too. I mean, I don't know why this is the only play on that terminology in comics history.
Yeah, it was like
nobody's done one before. I mean, it's kind of cool. So
good stuff.
Sick cover though.
I might have this one. I don't even know. I gotta check.
What's gonna be interesting is this is one of the last pieces for Young Avengers too, right? Is the Kang part of Young Avengers, right? Is that the only person that we're waiting for, right?
Yeah.
Is there somebody I'm missing? Yeah. All right. So, man, more Young Avengers fun. So we'll see. On to number 4 this week, another crazy book that I never thought I would see on the list again, but just goes to show you that spec is never dead. And that's Witches number 1. A lot of crazy books from this. This book was super hot before it even hit the shelves. Brad Pitt bought the rights.
Yes.
Blah 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 blah. Everybody was looking for the different special variants, and it was when Scott Snyder was hotter than Donny Cates ever thought he could be.
Yep.
I mean, first of all, can you believe that this was 7 years ago when this came out?
Wow.
That's crazy.
7 years ago.
That was my first NYCC, and the NYCC version of this was going crazy. I remember getting one on the floor. It's back when I was with Comics Heating Up, getting one on the floor, selling it for $200. I was like, no way. Every time I can go back and buy another one of these and sell it for $200 again, no fucking way. Man, this was so fire off the floor. Right, because of that Brad Pitt thing.
Wow.
Yeah, this book came out before comicbookinvest.com was online. I mean, before the website was even up.
This is one of the early CBSI G Plus days.
Oh my gosh, I can't believe it. Everybody loves this book, though.
When we were all specking on New 52 Batman combo pack variants.
I gotta shop that.
Still good spec, though.
That has that.
hey, the combo pack thing. I will always take credit for that. That's the one.
Yeah, man.
That's the one thing I can take credit for.
Yeah, good spec, brother. It's just like second prints nowadays, right?
Yeah, correct.
So
I know I read this and it was a good read. I remember that. I didn't finish reading the last issue when it came out. I read to the last. I think it was like 5 issues or 6 issues. I don't know. I forgot how much it was. But yeah, man, with the art of Jock and the writing of Scott Snyder, dude, this was badass. This was hot before it came out. Just put it that way. You know what I mean? So
for sure.
Yeah.
And I mean, we were expecting like a second series, and it was going to be an ongoing. And then Snyder went to Batman and just forgot about it. I mean, I'm not doing that anymore. It's like, okay. I mean, they did that one shot that came out with like the previews or something like that. It was like the
image,
the egg or something. I don't even remember what it was. It was so long ago, but yeah. I mean, back up to 20. First. Yeah, back up to $25 now.
Damn. Okay.
I mean, I guess we can hope that. I mean, it took him.
This shit never coming out, man.
7 years to write a pilot script. I mean, does that mean it's going to take him? He's going to be like George R.R. Martin, and it's going to take him 7 more years to write episode 2. I mean, I don't know. I mean, is this something that he's going to be ongoing?
It's like Avatar, huh?
With so many good things that Scott Snyder wrote, I mean, I don't know which is going to be one of them. Hopefully, it is because it was good. But one of them is gonna stick to the wall, bro. But one of them,
yeah.
So here's the question, Mel: did you get rid of your copies?
I can't even find them. I got the Midtown. Remember, Midtown had one, and I had the regular copy. I don't even know what I was looking for them earlier. Cause I need some money, but I just quit. I don't know what the fuck this shit.
Wasn't there a comic book legal defense fund that was like really hard to find? I don't think it was number 1 though. It might have been like 2 or 3 or something. But wasn't there one that was really hard to find besides the NYCC?
Second print.
Was there a free comic book day variant?
No, it was it was a CBDF one or something like that. I can't remember. It's been so long. Now I'm gonna have to look.
Yeah,
more homework.
Yeah, I could fucking nah.
Yeah. There was
you got it, bro. You told me. Get them.
No, I got them. I got a stack of them.
Yeah, it was issue number 1. It was like the top of it's green, and she's like leaning against a tree. And
I know Steve has it. There you go, Steve Horn. Got a 9.8.
Yeah, I have a 9.8 day. Okay.
Oh, Steve is a beast.
Hey, and I remember that Phantom variant for number 2 was awesome. I love that cover on the Phantom variant.
I don't remember that.
Well, it just goes to prove that no spec is ever dead. You just gotta wait it out.
Yeah.
Wait it out, ladies.
Thanks.
Before we get on to the top 3, I want to remind everybody to make sure you guys go over to Joker's webpage for East Meets West Comics and subscribe. Check out all their stuff. They've got a lot of good stuff that Joker and Gomez are doing over there. FOC show, new comic book day stuff. They every once in a while they got Morello showing up to do cover tunes. They've got 1 year in the tank on their podcast coming up this Sunday, so make sure you guys check them out for that anniversary episode. Give them a sub if you guys haven't already. I'm pretty sure that most of you guys watching are already subbed up over there. Make sure you guys hit the bell, though, so you get all their notifications. And do us a favor, do the same for us. And we'll move on to number 3. No problem, brother. Of course. That's why we do this. This is a big deal. This community that's growing right now over YouTube and Instagram in our comic world. It's a lot of fun, and we're gonna keep it that way. Hardcore number 1. There was a lot of confusion over this week that I saw on the interwebs and the socials, and people couldn't figure out which series it was. This is the Top Cow series. Mark Silvestri cover, Robert Kirkman and Brian Stillfreeze on the art and writing credits. But a couple variants for this also. is this getting? Did this get optioned? Is that what it is?
Yeah, and I guess I don't know if it's the director or the producer of Kong versus Godzilla. I think, or something like that, is the one that's doing this, or something like that. Yeah, and this is, I guess I was trying to, I don't have this, so I was trying to read like the synopsis on this. I guess it's like a thing where you can like you can plant a chip in somebody's head, and then once you do, you can control them and make them do whatever. So if you wanted to kill somebody, you could plant it on their sister, and you could control that person's sister, and they would go kill them. So it was, wow. Yeah, so like anybody could be an enemy, and you don't even know. But yeah, I mean, I mentioned in my write up that the actual first appearance is in the pilot season, the preview book that they had that also had the stealth. Remember when stealth got hot like 6 months ago or something like that? Stealth,
that's what it was.
Yeah, it's in the same pilot book, because Kirkman had like five different previews in that book. So the pilot, if you're gonna, me personally, if you're looking for a first appearance, I would look for that pilot if you can find that one. But
there's the second print too for you guys looking out there for second.
Yeah, and then
prints.
there's an all sketch one too.
Yes,
which I don't know. I think that might be an incentive.
Yeah, and it's definitely not the Skybound one. A lot of people were thinking it was the Skybound one, right? Also, so
I think it's that's the same storyline though, right? It's just the second
volume.
Yeah, volume or something.
Makes sense.
Yeah. $74. Wow, $99. Here's the sketch.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yes. So type in pilot season.
Here's the pilot season they show right here. This one sold $59.99 for the regular and the pilot. So let's take a look here. There you go. There's your pilot season.
So that's what it looks like. Not that, but
let's see if there we go.
Yeah, there we go.
So that's what you guys want to be on the lookout for the cameo preview, whatever you call it, first in print, whatever it is, whatever it be. But not bad. I mean, this is probably another one of those long box books that you could definitely find out there right now.
Yep. Yeah, actually, it's quite a sleeper. Definitely.
Yep.
I always worry about books like Image and those type of indie books. Even once there's a movie or show that comes out, other than a couple exceptions, but in general, most of them they don't have the following to have any kind of long-standing. I mean, gosh, Men in Black had 3 movies, and those comics really aren't worth anything. It's like
those original ones are hard to find, man.
They're hard to find, and there's 3 movies, 3 great, 3 high-profile movies, and you can still pick up the first issue for like $80. I mean, it's like, nobody cares. So I would,
the majority of the books that are on this list or that we talk about in spec are the majority of them die after we talk about them, right? I mean, sell these things now. There's very few ones that are long-term holds that are on this list if they aren't already long-term holds to begin with. Does that sound right?
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, a lot of these seem to, these kind of circle back.
Yeah.
But I don't think they're long-term holds. I wouldn't buy this right now and expect it to go up to 150 in a year.
You know what's crazy? Since you said that on a couple of shows ago, the prices of a lot of those books you said it about have gone up.
That's how it usually works, brother. That's how it usually works. Like I said, professional podcaster, not a professional comic podcaster. Yeah. So, all right, let's get on to number 2 on the list this week. Everybody has been talking about this book. I heard people talking about it when I went to the comic shop. People,
I don't get it.
Well, Ghostwriter, The Rise of the Midnight Suns arc. This is issue 28. Usually you see it in a polybag variant or polybag. I mean, a lot of these books, we talked about it before the show, were dollar bins. I remember the only reason I ever searched for Midnight Suns stuff was to get the all black virgin variants that they have for the books, the different books that look sweet with sketches on them. But I remember every once in a while going, I think that there's a couple good first appearances in this. Wasn't there? Who's the villain? Has a first appearance in this, number 31 too, I think, right? Isn't there a villain in 31? Chat, let me know. But I don't think that it's crazy that everybody's talking about this book, but what I do think is crazy is some of the sales on this book. Ben, how much was this thing selling for?
Yeah, this is the first appearance of Lilith. And
again, I remember this.
And I guess the Midnight Suns. But yeah, I mean,
everybody's talking about the Midnight Suns, right?
Yeah,
though?
I guess. I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm not 100% sure. I don't know where, like I said, I don't know where a lot of these rumors come from. I don't listen to 400 podcasts. In fact, I barely listen to my own.
We got this covered.
No, I don't even have this because I probably passed it like Second and Charles like 50 times. I mean, I'm sure probably every Second and Charles or Half Price Books probably has this cover sitting there. But yeah, I mean, okay, so yeah, I mean, like you guys are saying, I mean, this is probably $1, $2, $5 maybe book. 2 weeks ago, 9/8, which is I guess technically it, might not be the easiest 9/8 just because these were probably just thrown in dollar boxes. So 9/8 2 weeks ago were 150. They are now $400 to $500 for 9/8.
Wow.
Crazy.
Yeah, I mean, look, Raws are $30. I mean,
yeah, there is a newsstand too at that. Yeah.
Yeah, and I mentioned I actually like the direct on this because the UPC box has got that black and white Ghostwriter sketch in there, which I think is awesome. I would much rather have that than the newsstand.
Yeah.
Even though the newsstand is way rare and probably way harder to find in high grade.
And how many people have ever actually looked at this cover? Look how badass that cover is. That cover is really freaking dope. But you don't really look at it because the poly bag usually kind of obscures it.
Hey, but seriously, how much? I mean, think of Ghostwriter covers in general. Oh my gosh,
all really good.
So many good covers out there. So many that get overlooked.
Yeah,
and this is another prime example too of books being spec'd on. This is spec'd on years ago already, man. And now it's getting its play now. So it's another example, like you said, man. Put it on your long-term boxes, guys. Right? Your long-term boxes.
I ain't throwing shit away no more, man. Put it like that.
Keep it all, Mel. Keep it all.
I ain't never gonna make no goddamn money.
Put it with your witches, bro. Put it with your witches.
I'm gonna show you my stack of witches. I'm gonna find them motherfuckers.
Some of the people in the chat is there two different Liliths?
Yeah, Lilith's first appearance was in Vampire Tales, right, or something like Vampire. Vampire Tales.
Giant Chiller Dracula.
That's what it is.
Number one.
Yep.
She's in the cover too.
So why do we care about Lilith?
This is the Lilith from the Garden of Eden, a different Lilith. The other Lilith was Dracula's wife or something like that.
That's exactly.
And then this one is the Lilith from the Bible, the original female that wouldn't listen to Adam, so God smited her, turned her into a succubus.
Okay, well, what do we give a fuck about her?
Mel, look, come on. We asked that about like half the books, like every single week.
Is somebody saying Lilith is coming? Is she going to be a Blade? What?
She could be.
Somebody said Morbius. Spec is because
there we go.
Okay.
She's gonna be in Loki, and then she's gonna be in the Moon Knight show, and then she's gonna
be in Omega Red.
Yeah, her and Omega Red are gonna hook up.
Mephisto.
Yeah.
What are the bets that how fast Omega Red shows up on this list that we're making fun of him? You watch. He'll be on the list next week. By the way, this is a dope, not only dope cover, it's a dope cover by Adam Kubert. Is it Adam Kubert and Joe Kubert? I think it looks like.
Father and son. Yep.
That is dope. That is really cool. So another reason to grab this in the dollar bin, other than that it's selling for $30 raw. So, shout out to all the live viewers right now. We appreciate you guys.
Yes,
we got a bunch. We got a bunch, and we have a book that we have to give away We're gonna give away the winner of a book that shout out to Bird City Comics, who we had on the Hot 10 last week. They were nice enough to give a exclusive cover away for their
Stray Dogs.
Yeah, for Stray Dogs, a really dope Stray Dogs. Yeah, a really dope Stray Dogs. It cover. Yeah, that's the way you say it. It cover. But I need to find the YouTube giveaway thing. That's why I'm so. I apologize, guys.
He joking. Why you invite my man? King Gonzalez.
Yeah, you see that, right? You saw that?
Yeah.
Oh, listen, man.
James asked about you, bro.
Yeah, it's all right. It's all right.
James asked about you, bro. Don't put me in funny shit.
Fucking thirsty ass motherfucker.
You know, Gomez said no. He said no. That's all I got.
Yeah, you know he's thirsty, bro. I got some juice in the fridge. Good.
I want to remind everybody also to make sure you guys go check out comicbookinvest.com where you guys can find the list every week over there, who's also just a big part of this community. So make sure you guys go check it out. It's I like to call it the New Wizard magazine. That's the best way I can put it.
I like that, Brian.
Yeah. So all right, let's do this. The raffle for the Bird City Comics, and you guys, I want to remind you guys. So this will be sent to you by Bird City Comics as soon as they get it in hand. I don't believe they have it in hand yet, so it just went on sale recently, and I think they either got close to selling out or they did sell out. So I want to thank everybody that were part of that. All right, here we go. The winner for the Stray Dogs is Crego, with my favorite Bird Cities variant over the last few weeks has been the Paolo Villanelli trade dress variant for Star Wars War of the Bounty Hunters #1. So what we did is we asked everybody to tell us their favorite recent Bird City exclusive. And Crego, we're going to find out if you are a subscriber to the channel. And if you are, we will send you out, or we will have Bird City send you out that copy. So Crego, do us a favor, hit us up at Tales from the Flipside on IG or at Tales from the Flipside channel at gmail.com. Let us know the book you won, which is Stray Dogs from Bird City Comics, and your information, and we'll get that. We'll get back to you on that.
Yeah, what he doesn't know is that we recorded that, and now there's an NFT of him winning, and he has to buy that NFT to actually get the book.
We can't talk about NFTs around here, bro. We're gonna lose our live viewer count.
Hey, you guys know they're coming. They're coming in comics. They're coming.
Yeah. But we want to remind everybody to check out Bird City Comics. Check them out on Facebook. Check them out at Bird City Comics. Check out their webpage for all their dope exclusives, including that Stray Dogs that Crego just won. And again, make sure to check out his Drunken Chat Son following the show. And
I just finished putting together the slides for the Bitter Root Art Contest. Good luck, everybody.
I like it. On to #1 this week, you guys. I don't think there was much thought that this wouldn't be on the list. And a lot of people are probably agree that it should be #1 because I heard a lot of people talking about this Virgin variant and how much it was selling for. This is Something is Killing the Children, number 16, the 1 per store Virgin variant. And Ben, you say 125 plus on this right now in the secondary market?
Yeah, I mean, you know me, I don't go to stores on Wednesday, so I haven't really talked to any retailers on this. But from comments that I've seen, they're saying that it's not really 1 per store, that it's less than 1 per store.
Really?
Yeah, so some of these people are saying that it's much harder to find than you would think.
That's not true. Drunken Pool Box got one.
Hey, I have no idea. I'm just quoting what people say. I got no clue. All I know is it's selling for a lot, which is weird because there's a truckload of store variants for this. Now I don't know if all those stores and websites and stuff that did variants, if they got a copy or got multiple. I have no idea.
Yeah,
You said it was unlockable and unlockable.
I don't know. I mean, it honestly, I'm not a retailer. I used to be a retailer in the 90s. They didn't have books like this in the 90s.
I want to know what the print run is going to be on this issue.
I would say a lot.
I got 50 of these motherfuckers.
Yeah, I know
of the Virgin or just 6
of
the trade.
Just the issue of the cover A, cover B.
Okay.
And if I got 50,
that 1 in 25 is dope though. Yeah.
I got 2 of them motherfuckers.
That's dope, man.
And 120. Yeah, and you don't see very many of them up here that sold. That's a dope one right there, man. That one right there is dope. Something Killing Children is just such a dope series.
Great story. Really great story.
It's about to heat up again.
Yeah. 100%.
The gap between 15 and 16 was. It seemed like it was what was 2 months ago, maybe.
Yeah. I say 2 months. They did have a little pause to really start a new story arc, and this was going to be based on.
And if you read this issue, the arc jumps off crazy.
Yes, I read. I haven't read this issue, but I read the 15th.
So, yeah, I mean, this is like an origin. It's an origin story.
Yeah. They paced it so well. This was such a well done book. I mean.
I don't know how many issues are they going to delve into this origin before they basically go to because at the end of 15, I mean, it was clear they were just going to go to the city. I mean, where are they going to? I mean, is this going to be like a 3-issue?
Let's do three. Next issue got a sweet glow in the dark cover. So.
Yeah, I love those glow in the dark covers. They always get me.
Yeah, it's a dope cover, man.
Well, we'll see. We'll get information as the week goes on, I'm sure, on how rare or not rare these things are. But as for now, it's number 1 on the list, which is absolutely crazy. Something Is Killing Children, I feel like, has been one book on this list for the last half a year or more.
Yeah.
So shout out to James Tynan.
It was definitely the winner of COVID.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yep. James Tynan right now is killing it. Maybe he's the next one that we talk about. Like we talk about Donny Cates and Snyder and all those super hot writers. This is the next one.
I think he's up there already. He's up there already.
You think so?
I think so.
The ninth print is going to be on fire.
Yeah, from Batman to
he's holding down DC alone with Batman. Yeah.
Did you guys like his Batman?
Department of Truth.
I'm enjoying it.
I didn't like his Batman when
I like Snyder. I like Snyder's Batman better.
Yeah. It's totally different. Definitely, man. I mean, all the Batman titles when it comes to Detective Comics, Batman, even Nightwing, I'm enjoying. Tom Taylor, Nightwing. Have you ever read that?
Yeah. Tom Taylor's Nightwing. Hey, listen,
killing it.
Yeah. Here's what the problem with me for Tinian's Batman is that all we heard about was him being like Scott Snyder's protege and this and that, and I was like, oh shit, man! Like if Scott Snyder's Batman is that good, this guy's got to be decent, right? And I just think it really fell off. But to me, he did really, really well once he got off the Batman stuff and started doing more of this stuff. So, just killing it indie wise, right? So,
yeah, he is definitely is. That he is.
That the House on the Lake, everybody's talking about that right now. Shout out Wanted Comics. I think you got something coming up with that, Mel, right? On Drunken Chat tonight.
Yeah, I did, but I fucked up.
What do you mean you fucked up, brother? I got you. Yeah, I got you, brother. So listen, you guys, some big fun stuff coming up on Drunken Chat tonight, which include a Wanted Comics exclusive reveals.
Yes, for do we tell the title?
Sure, of course we can.
Vinyl.
Yeah,
and Vinyl's gonna be pretty goddamn good. Because I read a preview PDF, and yep.
Yeah, I agree with you, bro, because we did the FOC on that, and we talked a little bit about that. The synopsis and Vinyl does sound interesting, bro. So keep an eye out on Vinyl.
it has the chance to have some amazing covers too, and I'll leave it at that. Make sure you guys tune in to Drunken Chat immediately following this. Also, you guys make sure you guys go give a sub over to East Meets West Comics on YouTube. They're doing good things over there, and we were really honored to have them on tonight. Make sure you guys give them a follow. They've been doing really good things for a year now on their podcast. They're going to be celebrating that 1 year anniversary. Make sure you check them out Sunday. And give them a follow, give us a like, give us a follow if you haven't already, and we will catch you guys next time. Peace out.